You get your fifth foul about 4 minutes or so. How much is that, or is it not in your mind over the next 4 minutes?
Not at all. If I foul, I would. I mean, I can't. That's money time. That's when you gotta dig deep. You can't play defense the last 4 minutes of the game, worry about fouling out. If I do that, I'm doing my team a disservice. So for me, it's business as usual. I think I was more worried when I picked up my fourth. Because I don't want to catch that fifth too early. But once I picked up the fifth, I mean, I'm going against Joker. I have to be willing to use all 6 of my fouls at some point in the game. And so if I get one down the stretch and I foul out with 2 minutes to go, I gave it all I had. But I can't start playing timid because I pick up a fifth foul. I mean, he's tough enough to guard if I'm giving everything I got. So just got to go with it and hope for the best.
When did you decide? When you ISO post when you decide?
On the first dribble when he hit me, I felt like I still had inside position, and then he took the second one, and it was far away from his body, and so I'm already thinking right there, if he take one more dribble, I'm stabbing at it, and I feel like my body is released enough from here to where I can get a reach, and if I don't get it, still be in good position, and so. I just saw the dribble was high and it was away from his body, and I just went for it, and I was able to get my hand on it.
You talked about, I think it was after game one, and you expected Jokic to kind of come out.
He did that tonight.
Yeah. he did. It was an improved shooting night for him, definitely. But how have you just, kind of maintained coming back to defending him and pretty steadily and successfully the majority of this playoff series?
I think tonight he got the better of me tonight. You gotta give him a lot of credit. He was incredible tonight. He finished around the rim. He finished in floaters. He finished mid-range jump shots. He made threes. I mean, he did everything tonight. So I gotta give him a lot of credit tonight. But for me, as I always say, I just want to make him take tough shots. I think I did a poor job of that tonight. I went for a lot of shot fakes, allow him to get in the paint. That's not part of the game plan. And so, he was really good, and I was really poor. And I have to be better defensively for our guys. And like I said, I think what I did well the first couple games is I made him score over me. I made him have to go through me. This game, I didn't do a very good job of that. I was a little soft today. So, just got to stay on my feet, make them play through me and live with those results. But tonight I went for too many shot fakes and gave them too many angles to score.
So the other day, Michael Mullen said you're kind of like a free safety on defense. You are sagging off a lot of nuggets and kind of just hanging out right in the paint sometimes. What are you seeing or what are you thinking when you're kind of sagging off something?
Well, I think for me, I'm just always trying to put myself in a position to cover up for someone if there's a mistake. I think on the defensive end, there's probably a mistake of possession. I mean, that's just you're playing against really, really, really good and great players. And so you're going to make mistakes, but I try to take it upon myself to just be in a position to plug the hole and try to help guys. And so, I personally don't think I've played much free safety this series. I'm guarding Joker most of the game, so I can't really play free safety. But I take the compliment, a little like Troy Polamalu or something back there. I'll take the compliment.
I know we've seen this before in Portland 2016 and New Orleans 2018 when Steph comes back from injury. But how hard is that to so quickly get back to being Steph? And how reassuring is it tonight? You guys are down 5 in the fourth quarter. I'm watching him dribble up. I mean, as great as Jordan's been, there's a different layer when Steph's got the ball, right?
Of course. Jordan has been incredible, but, that's fear that's been earned over the course of years and years and years of dragging people, and so, like you said, Jordan has been absolutely incredible, but the gravity that Steph pulls, the attention that he gets from the defense, that's always going to be different, I think, Steph, but like I said, he's in year 13, Jordan's in year 3, so, both of them have been great. I think for Steph, it doesn't take him long to find a rhythm. I mean, we've seen it over and over again He just need to see a couple of them go in. I think that's the difference between me and him. His rhythm is like that.
What about him and his game allows him to find that so quickly? You've been out with injury. I think usually takes some time.
Yeah, I'm also not the greatest shooter that ever lived. So, me coming back from injury and him coming back from injury is two different things. Some guys just like that, where it just doesn't take them long. And I think also when Steph's workouts, they're just different than most people. And so I think he does a great job of gaining rhythm in his workouts as well. But I could try to find an answer for you and give you this great answer, but he's just different, man.
Let's talk about digging deep, money time kind of thing. How much have you missed these hostile road environment from the playoffs? Kind of seem to remember it for sure.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. You go into an opposing team's building and you can shut that crowd up. It doesn't get much better than that. There's no better feeling in sports than going into a hostile environment, their crowd into it, yelling, screaming, and ultimately you come out with the win. There's no better feeling. It's hard to duplicate that feeling, that rush that it gives you. So I think for me, I enjoy these types of environments. I enjoy the booze. I enjoy, everything that comes with it. I always say that, the real ones, they show up on the road. They make plays on the road, and then some people just show up at home.
Steve Kerr kind of mentioned before the game about the spirit and collectiveness of this group. I really likes it. Do you find any similarities between this group and the 14, 15 teams of the year? No, because ultimately you have 4 3-time NBA champions. You have a 2-time NBA champion in Kevon Looney, if I'm not mistaken. Looney got 2, right? That experience is just different. So to compare this and knowing that we can look at guys and say, we know what it takes. We've been here before. We couldn't do that in 2015. And so I think that's just different now. In saying that, I think the way this team uses everyone is a lot like 2015. But just as far as the team overall and the feeling that it gives, it's a little different. But I'll take both of them.
Wiggins had 3 kind of stop on Jokic and then got that offensive rebound. How big was that steal?
I've been saying in the last couple of games, Wiggins is playing incredible basketball. And I know most people are going to look and say, oh, man, he had 9 points. And it really just shows you the lack of knowledge around the game of basketball and how people can't watch the game and dissect what's really going on. Because Wiggins has been playing incredible basketball on both ends of the floor. He's been rebounding the ball well. Again, 6 rebounds tonight. Coming up with hitting huge shots, huge offensive rebounds, getting stops. He's been doing the little stuff all 3 games this series. And, no one really talks about it, but we as his teammates, we see it, we appreciate it, and we need him to continue doing those things.
How critical was Gary Payton for his team's success tonight?
He was great. He was great on the ball with his ball pressure. He knocked down the open shots early in the game when they decided to keep leaving them open. He's been that all year, though. He's been incredible all year. And, to see him continue that through the playoffs, like I said, everybody not made for the playoffs. And I don't know if y'all can see that around the league, but you look around the league, everybody just not cut out for the playoffs. And, GP is showing that with his toughness and, with the mindset that he has, you come out and you do what you do. But, you got to give credit to guys who show up in the playoffs because it's just not a normal thing around this league. You look around and some guys that you think are guys are not guys in the playoffs, and that's just what it is.
To that point, it seems like whenever he was put into the game, especially in the first half, guys going on a run, does something make sense too?
Absolutely. I mean, you notice when guys come in and what they do for the flow of the game, what they do for the energy of the team.
And GP was that all night tonight. But like I said, I'm not gonna dumb him down to just tonight. He's been that all year.
All right, one on Zoom. Go ahead, Mark Haynes.
Hey Dre, how difficult is winning a game 3 when going into a sweep?
It's always difficult to win game 3. I think usually if you're up 2-0 and you get game 3 on the road, you put yourself in pretty good position to get a sweep. Now, obviously, because of the numbers, you're up 3-0, but the mentality, when a team is down 2-0, they come out and they give you everything they got in that game 3. And if you're able to take that punch and come out with a win, you go into game 4 and you got to take a punch or 2. But you set yourself up well. So, my guy Keys texted me today. He said, man, we haven't been great in game 3s. We're 11-9. I said, all right, cool. Then we got to figure this one out. And we was able to come out with it. So, kudos to all the guys in that locker room who stepped up and made the big plays regardless of what happened in the game. They went on their runs. We stuck with it and, made the plays down the stretch that we needed to make.
Great, thank you. And a couple more guys in here.